Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tuesday night high school football. I'm your host, Jim Barnwell, and tonight we're at Bossier Stadium, where the Bossier Bearcats will be meeting the Minden Crimson Tide. The Bossier Bearcats are 4-0, and the Minden Crimson Tide is 2-2. And while that looks like that favors Bossier, Minden has lost to two contenders in the state, so it should be an exciting and close game. Stay with us. The opening kick is next, right here on Tuesday night high school football.
This is Texas Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. The crowd said we won. The cheerleaders said we won. But you and I know that only the men who walked on this field and actually played the game won the game. Hello, I'm Fred Lowry, pastor of First Baptist Bossier. You know, it's one thing to sit on the sidelines and watch God at work in the lives of other people. But it's far different to know God personally and to have Him involved in your own life. Have you considered joining God's team? You know, you too can be a winner.
We're about ready now for the opening kickoff. Kicking for Bossier is Carter Jefferson. And taken by Draper at about the 15-yard line. And he moves up to about the Minden 32, where Minden will take over first down and 10. The game just beginning and no score in the Bossier versus Minden game here at Bossier Stadium. Handoff up the middle to number, looks like, was it number 30? Looked like 41, Ranger. Second down and 9, a pickup of only about 1 on that last play. Tyrone Harris is the quarterback for Minden. And the give is to number 30, and that would be Quarles. And Quarles manages to find nothing there as the Bossier defense shuts him down. Third down and 9 now at the 33-yard line of Minden. Tyrone Harris, the quarterback. He's back to pass in the shotgun formation, lets it go, and almost picked off that time by number 30, Kenny Wallace. And so now on fourth down, Bobby Graves to kick for Minden. Here's the kick taken at about, well, is it short? Bounces at the 35, the 30. Taken on the run by Carter Jefferson. And he goes down at about the 36-yard line of Bossier. And Bossier will have the ball first and 10. Jefferson taking his time about getting up. Probably falling on the ball and getting hurt there. The quarterback is Martin Navarro for the Bossier Bearcats. In motion is Verdell Evans, and he is shut down by number 61. That's Woods for Minden, Mark Woods. 190-pound junior guard for Minden. Second and 14, loss of 4, moving them back to the 32. Navarro back to pass, heavy rush, gets the ball away and almost intercepted, thrown real short, intended for Evans. So now third and 14. Bossier not getting off to much a better start than Minden was. Handoff straight up the middle to, looks like, Wallace. And Wallace manages to get the ball possibly to the original line of scrimmage now. So Rodney Moffitt will do the punting for Bossier. Waiting for the kick is Lewis, number 44, Carlos Lewis. Good kick by Moffitt. Taken by Lewis at about the 27-yard line. Dodges inside, finds some room, spins around, and is finally hit hard. You saw that time, number 86, Redmond Wormsley, really put a hit on him. It's first and 10 for Minden. Starting at about the same field position as they had on their last possession. And we had illegal procedure against Bossier, and Minden declined it and chose to take the ball instead. And so they have it. First and 10 at the 34-yard line. Tyrone Harris, the quarterback, hands off to, looks like Seamster. And this is the first run Seamster's had tonight. Seamster finds a couple over on the right side. Second down and 8 at the 36-yard line. Harris takes the snap, pitches out to Seamster. And Seamster upended that time by number 75 for Bossier, Joe Couty. Pickup of about 6 now. Minden 3rd down and 2. They have not converted a 3rd down yet. They've only had one previous possession. Harris hands off to the short man. That's number 30, Quarles. And it should be close to see if this is a 1st down. Looks like he's just past the 42-yard line. And as you can tell, it's just a few inches for a 1st down. So it's 4th down in inches at about the, let's call it the 43. And Bobby Graves will do the kicking for Minden. The kick away. Bobby Graves lets go a good one. And they let it bounce and run out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. And they mark it at the 27.5. Martin Navarro, the quarterback for Bossier, gives to Wallace on the left side. Wallace runs over, looks like the left tackle, and between the left tackle and left end, and finds about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now at the 32. Bossier needing a drive now. Minden not even able to pick up a 1st down on their last drive. Neither is Bossier. It's been pretty much a seesaw battle. Give is to Verdell Evans, and Evans may have found a little bit, maybe a yard. Let's call it 3rd and 5 at the 33. Third down and 5 at the 33. Navarro taking a long look at that Crimson Tide defense. Looking for a little quick pass and a little bit high for Evans. Evans straining to get it, hoping to run with it as soon as he got it. But it is incomplete. So 4th down and 5. Moffitt to do the kicking for Bossier. Standing at about his own 20-yard line. High snap, he gets it away. Back to receive is Lewis, who takes it on the snap from his own 20, trying to go inside and is hit hard. And we have a flag on the play, I believe. And I believe we're going to have a late hit. Unnecessary roughness on Bossier. Let's see what the call is. Personal foul on Bossier, which would count for the unnecessary roughness. So Minden will get the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 41. Slightly better field position, but still about the same. They give to Seamster on the right side, and the ball is fumbled. And I believe the ball was down. As you know, the ground can't cause a fumble. If you hit the ground and fumble it, then it's down. And after all that much ado, we only picked up a yard. So it's 2nd down and 9 at the 42. Harris gives to Seamster, and he comes off left tackle. And he finds this time about 5 yards. They'll still face a 3rd down and 4 at about the 46.5. Neither team has converted on 3rd down tonight. Harris gives to Seamster straight up the middle, and he should have the 1st down. Our first down tonight. And they call timeout, but I'm sure it's just to move the chains. Well, let's see what happens here. They did move the ball back on. They did move the ball back when they spotted it back further than I expected. But he did get the 1st down. 1st and 10 now at the Bossier 49. This is the first time Minden's been in Bossier territory tonight. Harris, the quarterback, gives to the short man. That would be number 30, Quarles. Quarles and Seamster are the setbacks for Minden. Pickup of about 2 yards from the play. 2nd down and 8. Give us to Seamster. And making an excellent defensive play for Bossier is number 12. That's Mike Nelson coming up to make the stop and causing a loss of 1 yard on Minden. So 3rd down and 9 for Minden. They're tied in a shotgun formation. Harris takes the snap, takes a step back. Finally lets one go. And way overthrown. intended for Roger West. Moffitt defending on the play. And also defending was number 22, Benny Evans. Now Bobby Graves kicking for Minden Crimson Tide. Lets a short one go. It looks like a line drive and goes out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. Looks like after all that, they're going to mark it at about the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 at the Bossier 10. Navarro hands off inside to, looks like Wallace. And Wallace is stacked up pretty much. Fighting hard to get 4 yards. And he does, and it'll be 2nd and 6 at the 14. Verdell Evans comes in motion. They hand off to Wallace. And Wallace finds about 3 yards. Pretty much a ground game tonight. Very little passing going on. In fact, I don't believe we've had a completed pass yet tonight. Evans split way to the right, now comes left, and the handoff inside to, looks like Wallace again. And Wallace is hit hard at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down and 3. Rodney Moffitt will be doing the kicking for Bossier, standing at about his own 6-yard line. No big rush, kick goes away. Roger West trying to field the ball, and it's fumbled, and Bossier hits them hard. And in there making a real good hit for Bossier was Mike Harshbarger. And it's still Minden's ball, but they moved it back several yards. They're at the 43-yard line. And Harris in a shotgun formation, looking to pass, finally lets one go. And intercepted by Bossier by number 22, Benny Evans. 22, Benny Evans making an interception on probably a 60-yard pass by Harris. Now Bossier's got the ball at their own 7 or 8-yard line. About, let's call it the 8-yard line. So they're deep in their own territory, but they did stop the Minden offense. And now we have a little run up the middle to Wallace, and Wallace manages to find about 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 at the Bossier 12. Navarro looking things over. Evans split right. And they give to Carter Jefferson, and Jefferson moving quickly, making some good moves in and out there. Just short of the 1st down. 3rd down and 1 at the 17. And Navarro straight ahead, and I believe we have a fumble. And Minden's all excited. Do they have? Yes, they do. Minden recovers the fumble of Martin Navarro. So Minden gets a good opportunity here. With 19 seconds left to go in the 1st half, they give to Seamster. And Seamster gets down to about the 15-yard line, and we go to the 2nd quarter. No score. Minden threatening now at the Bossier 15. Picking up a Martin Navarro fumble. And they give to Seamster again. Seamster coming right, trying to turn that corner. Mike Nelson there shutting things down pretty much, and very little gain. Pick up a, well, I say a little gain, pick up of 5 yards. 3rd down and 3 at the 10. Minden needs to get a 1st down. Seamster straight up the middle, still going strong, but he couldn't have gotten more than a couple, if that much. In fact, I think they stopped him right at the line of scrimmage, so it's 4th down and 3. 4th and 3. Minden is going for it. They pitch out to Seamster. Seamster trying to go around there on the left side, and he stopped it about the 5-yard line. But it should be enough for a 1st down, which could give Minden 4 more downs to score. It is 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Minden trying to capitalize on a Navarro fumble. Harris, the quarterback, takes a snap and gives to number 30, Quarles, and the ball is fumbled. And Bossier's all excited. They get the ball. So Bossier now stops Minden at the 5-yard line. Really fortunate for them, and the first give is to Wallace. And Wallace finds 4 or 5 yards up the middle. 2nd down and about 6. Verdell Evans in motion. Handoff straight up the middle again. Looks like Wallace. Third down and about 1 at the 11. Bossier stopping Minden on that potential scoring drive. Here comes Wallace, a big hole to run through. Wallace is still moving, and half the Crimson Tide have to make the tackle. It was too late, though. They already received the first down, or he already made enough yardage for a first down. First down and 10 at the Bossier 18. Carter Jefferson in motion. They give to Jefferson, who's trying to come around the right side, and he finds some room. There he goes. And run out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, Carter Jefferson. You'll see on Bossier that Carter Jefferson, Wallace, and Evans get a lot of work out. We've seen Jefferson have a lot more playing time in games previous to this. First down and 10 now at the 30. Bossier on a drive, Evans in motion. They give to Wallace over on the right side. Wallace struggling, trying to find some room, and maybe finds a yard. Not much room on that side. Second down and 9. They may have gotten to the 31-yard line. Here comes Evans in motion. They give to Evans. He's got some blocking around that side. Let's see how he can do with it. Lewis out there trying to make the tackle, but finally made there by number 23, Roger West. And Evans manages to find 6 yards there on the left side. Third down and 3 at the 37. Evans comes in motion again. They give to Wallace, and Wallace may have the first down. Let's see. And they do. Now, just stop for a minute and let me tell you about who's coming to First Baptist Bossier. Zig Ziegler. He wrote the book on the I CAN program that's used in the Bossier Parish Schools. He'll be at First Baptist Bossier October 20th at 7 p.m. If you know about Zig Ziegler, you won't want to miss this. He's a very exciting, motivational speaker. Don't miss Zig Ziegler, October 20th. And now on the very next play, and there is a fumble. They did get the first down. They fumbled the ball away, and Minden takes over first and 10 at the Bossier 37. They give to Seamster, and Seamster finds a wall of Bearcats on the right side. Evans doing good to make the stop for Bossier. Evans serving as halfback and as a defensive back. Second and 10 now at the Bossier 37 for Minden. Harris looking to pass, looking left. Completes it to Quarles. Quarles still up on his feet. He's still going. He's still going. He could go all the way, but finally stopped by number 62 for Bossier after the 31-yard run. Terry Robertson saving the touchdown for Bossier. A 31-yard run, passing run by Quarles. First and goal at the 6-yard line. They give to Seamster on the right side. Seamster's down to about the 4. Minden threatening here again. They fumbled the ball away and lost the opportunity to score in the first quarter.
4-yard line. Second and goal.
Opportunity again. Harris, the quarterback, gives to Seamster. Seamster on the right side again. Almost enough to get in. Stopped at about the 1.5-yard line.
Wallace and Evans on the stop for the Bearcats.
So it's third and goal for the Tide at the 1.5-yard line.
Bearcats 2-yard line.
They give us to Seamster. He's hit hard. Mike Nelson hit him hard in the backfield, and so they'll have to kick on fourth down. Here's the kick by Graves, and it's no good. So Minden blows it again after an opportunity to score earlier in the first quarter. They were right down there on the 1-yard line, and they don't come away with any points. Bossier has lucked out twice now. Minden has had 2 opportunities to score, and they blow it. Evans coming in motion, and the give is to Wallace. Wallace still struggling, and it takes 4 Crimson Tide tacklers to bring Wallace down. Wallace is a real tough runner, and it's hard to get a strong boy like Kenny Wallace down. Second down and 2. Wallace picked up 8 yards in that last play. They go to him again, and again, gang tackled by the Crimson Tide. But I believe he has enough for a first down, and he does. 1st and 10 at just past the 30-yard line. They give to, looks like, Benny Evans. And Evans finds some room. Crimson Tide obviously keying on Wallace. Opens up some room for Benny Evans. Tackle there by Quarles. Benny Evans picks up about 5. Be 2nd down and 5 now at the Bossier 36. And they give to Wallace again. And Wallace this time stacked up pretty much at the line of scrimmage, but he manages to fall forward for about 3. 3rd down and, well, let's call it 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 at about the 39-yard line. They need 2 yards for a first down and to sustain this drive. They give to Wallace. Wallace hit a couple of times, but he may have enough. They're going to measure, I believe. And he's got it and then some. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. We have 1 minute and 27 seconds left to go in this game. Correction, 1 minute and 27 seconds left to go in the half. Still no score between Bossier and the Minden Crimson Tide. 1st and 10 at the 42. Carter Jefferson in motion, and Martin Navarro running right, trying to escape that rush. And finally lets it go, and it's complete to Benny Evans, just short of a first down. About a 9-yard pass that time from Navarro to Evans. 2nd down, and let's call it half a yard. 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go in this half. Still no score between the Tide. Jefferson in motion to the right, and they give to Benny Evans up the middle, and Evans is tripped up. He may have the first down. Well, actually, it was thrown for a loss according to the referees, so it's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Benny Evans off to the right, comes in motion left. Carter Jefferson straight ahead, and then they give to, looks like Moffitt. And Moffitt should have the first down, but I think Carter Jefferson started too soon, and we may have illegal motion, and we do. I think on that play, Carter Jefferson got an early start, and while that's good for the play, it's lousy for the penalties, and they move him back to 3rd down and 7 now at the 46. Navarro rolling to his left, lets one go. Intercepted by Minden by Roger West. West still running with the ball. Finally knocked out of bounds by Carter Jefferson.
Cable channel 26.
So 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for Minden. Will Minden capitalize on this? We'll have to see. 1st and 10 at the Bossier 20. Minden with the ball. They give, I thought it was Harris looking to pass. Intended for Quarles. That's Quarles. And it hit the hands of Quarles. He might have tried to run with the ball before he got it. Now another pass attempt. Harris back to pass. Now decides to run with it. He's got some room, and Harris can run. He's still going. Touchdown Minden, and we have a flag. That could negate the score. Let's see what happens. Clipping on Minden, and that negates 6 points. And with only 6 seconds left to go, the Crimson Tide's going to take a shot at kicking it. Here comes a man on the field to make it 11. Bobby Graves did the kicking. Here's the kick, and it's no good, off to the left. So there's 2 seconds left on the clock, and Bossier has the ball. And they give to Wallace straight up the middle, and Wallace gets up to about the 24, and that takes care of the first half with the Minden Crimson Tide nothing and the Bossier Bearcats nothing. And we have a player injured, but I'm sure they can take care of that. We'll leave that to the coaches. And now we're looking at homecoming for the Bossier Bearcats. And you can see here's Bossier's version of the River Rose coming in Bossier Stadium. At the very front of the River Rose is the mascot for the Bossier Bearcats, dressed in a tuxedo, or at least a tuxedo jacket. Here's freshman maid Sandra Bright.
Sandra is being escorted by her father, Mr. Charlie Bright. Mr. Preacher.
Here's our other freshman maid, Laura Chivera.
Gentlemen, the second freshman maid is Laura Chivera. Jill attends.
And now our sophomore maid, Jill Dillingham.
Dancing and reading. Her escort tonight is her father, Mr. Michael Dillingham. They all honors classes.
And our other sophomore maid is Monique Natton.
Bossier High School Key Club, Math Club, Fairfax, School Newspaper, and is also sophomore vice president. Student council secretary.
And our junior maid is Jeannie Cias.
Jeannie's father is Mr. Jose Cias Jr., and he is also her escort. OCC.
And our other junior maid is Tanya Renee
And
Williams.
the basketball team. Tanya attends the Stonewall Baptist Church. She participates.
Our Bossier High School band sweetheart
and a member of
is
the rally
Shannon Gentry.
While at Bossier, she has received an academic letter for outstanding grade, sweetheart, and student council representative.
And our 1985 football sweetheart is Susie Parker.
Her father, Mr. Ronald Parker, and assistant editor of the yearbook staff.
And our senior maid
Singing, dancing,
is Shannon Coleman.
escort, and her father.
Our next senior maid is Dana Manna.
She is a member of both the biology club and math club. Dana is captain of the dance team.
And our other senior maid is Lisa McRae.
She is a member of the Stonewall Baptist Church and enjoys reading, listening to music, and running. Her homecoming queen, Miss Shannon Coleman.
And the 1985 Bossier High School homecoming queen is Miss Shannon Coleman. And you can see a very proud dad there, and Freddie Shoemake, to crown her as 1985 homecoming queen for Bossier High School.
Homecoming queen will be to select the winner of the band raffle. As soon as she selects the ticket for the band raffle, we will have the traditional burning of the cap. Now we're having the raffle drawn.
And this is something I thought was very impressive. They'll turn off the stadium lights and light up the name Cats, the Bossier Bearcats.
The caps are being lit. And sing with us the traditional Bossier High School alma mater.
Well, we're about ready for tonight's game to resume after homecoming festivities are over with, and you can see the balloons leaving the field. That's a pretty sight, and there goes the Bossier Bearcat mascot leading the River Rose. And now we're ready for the beginning of the third quarter. Bobby Graves doing the kicking for the Minden Crimson Tide. Taking it about the 15 by Carter Jefferson, and he gets nailed by Jerry Kemp of the Crimson Tide, but Carter it didn't seem to bother him too bad. So Bossier gets the ball 1st and 10 at about the 32-yard line. And they give to Evans on the left side, and Evans is hit hard. I thought a little bit too hard, but I think the referees disagree with me. 2nd down and 8 at the 34-yard line. Pickup of 2 by Evans. Navarro gives to, looks like Carter Jefferson, and Jefferson does an excellent job getting through that Crimson Tide line and picks up about 7 yards. 3rd and 1 now at the 41 for the Bossier Bearcats. Evans is to the right And he goes in motion, and they give to Wallace. Wallace finds some real space there. I expected him to break that, but he got slowed down and finally brought down. So it's 1st and 10 at the Minden 48, Bossier and Minden territory. And they give to Wallace again, and it never fails. Seems like it takes at least 4 or 5 Crimson Tide to bring down Kenny Wallace. He just has really good balance. 2nd down and 8, a pickup of 2 at the Minden 46. Navarro fakes handoff to Evans. Now he runs it himself. He's got plenty of room. Finally knocked out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. So it'll be about 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1 at the 39. Bossier on a nice little drive that started on their 32-yard line. Evans in motions. They give to Evans. Evans trying to turn that corner, looking for some blocking, and is thrown backwards by Quarles of the Crimson Tide. So instead of 1st and 10, it's now 4th and 4 at the 42. Moffitt to do the punting for Bossier. And we have a flag. We'll have to see what that is later. And it takes a Crimson Tide bounce before it's finally touched by Bossier. And we'll have to find out what that flag was. It was in the backfield of Bossier, so it's probably against Bossier. And we had illegal motion, or illegal procedure. You couldn't tell from that particular video. Illegal procedure, probably a false start by one of the linemen. Probably started a little bit soon, and Minden declines it, and they'll take 1st and 10 at their 17-yard line. I might have had them kick it over, but I guess they thought they could do better this way. 1st and 10 at the 17, and they give to Quarles. Quarles fights and struggles for about 5. And we have a flag down. So, and it's about the same difference. Offsides against Bossier. They take 1st down and 5 rather than 2nd down and 5. Sounds like a good choice. 1st down and 5 now at the 22-yard line. And they give to, looks like Seamster, and we have flags down again. I think Bossier may be offside again. Looks like the right end started too soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that tonight's game can be seen.
And we do have offsides on Bossier. So they'll take 1st and 10 at the 27. Crimson Tide making 10 yards here on penalties. Harris pitches out to Seamster. Seamster trying to split the seam. And he seems to have done that. Pun intended. 2nd down and 6. Pickup of 4 on the last play. Seamster and Quarles in the backfield for the Crimson Tide. And they give to Seamster again. And Seamster finds a few. Maybe a couple. Let's call it 3rd and 4 now. Pickup of about 2. Smith doing the honors for stopping that last play. Harris in motion right, trying to get a pass away. Incomplete and intended for Quarles. So now the Minden Crimson Tide facing 4th down and 4. Bobby Graves to do the kicking for the Crimson Tide, and Carter Jefferson back to receive for Bossier, and it's a short kick, and is stopped at about the touchdown at about the 50. So the Bossier Bearcats get good field position. This Wednesday night at First Baptist Bossier, and every Wednesday night, is the Love Life seminars in our activity center at 7 p.m. for all young people, all high school young people. You won't want to miss it. Teaches a lot about human relationships, and it's really good stuff. Don't forget that First Baptist Bossier every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And the give is to Kenny Wallace straight up the middle, and Wallace, look what a good job he did running. Hard to bring that boy down. Looks like Quarles was trying to make the stop. Making the final stop for Bossier, or for Crimson Tide, was Rabb, and it's 1st and 10 now at the 31-yard line That was a 19-yard pickup that time by Wallace. And this time they give to Wallace again. No 19 yards this time, maybe only one. Second down, 9 yards to go at the Minden 31. Bossier with the ball. Evans to the right, now comes in motion left. They give to Evans around the left side. Can he turn the corner? Well, he goes inside and does a good job picking up about 5 yards. 5.5, 6, whatever. Third down and 4 yards to go for a first. 3rd and 4. Let's see what they can do. And Navarro hands off to Wallace, and Wallace finds nothing but crimson red on the left side. 4th down and 4, Navarro to attempt the field goal. Navarro also being the quarterback. And the kick is up, and it's short by just a few yards. Navarro attempting there let's see, that would be from his 25, about a 30-yard, 40-yard kick. That's quite a kick for high school football. And Navarro falling a little short there of the mark. So Minden takes over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They give to Draper coming left, and Moffitt missing a tackle and finally taken down by Jefferson. Draper doing an excellent job of running in the open field. And gets the first down for Minden at the 37-yard line. First down and 10 yards to go for the Minden Crimson Tide. And they give to Seamster straight up the middle, and he finds some room straight up the middle. Final hit being put on there by Moffitt. Making the initial hit for Bossier was Steve Fay. Pickup of 4 on the last play. 6 yard needed for a first down. Harris gives to Quarles. Tackle being made by number 73. That would be Londell Smith. And it should be enough for a first down at the 47-yard line. This time they give to Draper going right, and he finds some room and fumble and goes in the hands of Carter Jefferson. Jefferson still running the ball and finally taken down. Draper was doing so well and fumbles the ball right into the hands of Carter Jefferson, who returns it to about the Bossier 47-yard line, and we've got flags down. Make that the 43, and now we're going to have clipping, blocking below the waist on the return. You can't do that in high school football. So now it's 1st and 10 at the Bossier 26. They give to Carter Jefferson, who made that fumble recovery, and Jefferson finds maybe 5 yards.
Lions on the stop.
Maybe 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 at the Bossier 30. They would now be at about the 45-yard line had they not blocked below the waist. They give to Jefferson again, who turns the corner, and boy, was that ever look like a late hit to me. Well, again, the referees don't agree with my version of how to call a football game, and you won't see me as referee next week, that's for sure. 3rd down and 1 for Bossier. Almost enough on that last play. They give to, looks like Moffitt, and Moffitt's got the first down and more.
Rodney Moffitt on the carry for the Bearcats.
First and 10 for the Bossier Bearcats. They give to, looks like Wallace. I'm sorry, that was Moffitt, Rodney Moffitt. And Moffitt does an excellent job picking up 4 yards. Going straight ahead.
43-yard line.
Second down, 6 yards to go at the 43-yard line. Bossier on a drive here. They give to Carter Jefferson. He cuts inside. Bossier doing it all on the ground here. And he picks up about 5. He'll be able just shy of the first down. Carter Jefferson, tremendous running back for the Bossier Bearcats. 3rd and 1 now. Navarro is about to take the snap, and Benny Evans in motion, and Rodney Moffitt gets the call, and he gets the first down. So Bossier averaging like 4 or 5 yards each play on this drive. It's now 1st down and 10 at the Minden 47 in Minden territory. They give to Benny Evans on the left side. He's trying to turn that corner, puts his head down, and gets a couple of more. Lewis making the stop over there for Minden. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. There's still no score. The Minden Crimson Tide nothing, and the Bossier Bearcats nothing. And we'll move right on to the 4th quarter. Martin Navarro, the quarterback. Carter Jefferson, Moffitt, and Benny Evans in the backfield. 2nd down and 7. There in Minden territory at the 44-yard line. They give to Jefferson. Jefferson trying to turn that corner and stacked up on that right side. He may have lost a yard or two. And now Bossier facing 3rd and 9, hoping that this drive doesn't stall right here. Jefferson coming in motion, and they fake Jefferson. Navarro back to pass, and he is sacked.
And the punt is away.
And so we punt the ball away, and it rolls to about the 7-yard line. No return by Minden.
Down by Benny Evans for the Bearcats at the 7.
So now Minden will take the ball 1st and 10 up their own 10-yard line. Harris gives to Seamster on the left side. Seamster finding plenty of room. He picked up about 8 yards. 2nd and 2 at the Minden 15. Harris takes the snap, and they give to Seamster. And I don't know if that was a fumble or not. Yes, it is. And they give it to Bossier, and Bossier gets another opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line of the Minden Crimson Tide. And they give to Evans. Evans on a halfback pass. Almost caught by Carter Jefferson at about the 4-yard line, and well defended there by Minden. And we may have a penalty on the play. And we have, I believe, an ineligible receiver on that play. Evans doing a good job throwing the halfback pass, and almost enough for 6 points. But instead, an ineligible receiver downfield moves them back. 2nd and 15 now at the 30-yard line. And they give to Evans coming left. And Evans finds some room. And he picks up about 8 yards. 3rd down, 7 yards to go for a 1st down. Bossier needs to sustain this drive and get a 1st down. Jefferson to the left. Wallace and Moffitt. Wallace gets the call on the right, and Wallace finds maybe a couple. It'll be 4th down for the Bossier Bearcats. They need 5 yards for a 1st. Kicking from the 21-yard line, that would actually be about a 35-yard kick. Navarro's kick is up. He's got plenty of distance, but it's no good off to the left. Navarro did a good job, except it just wasn't straight enough. And there's still no score between the Bearcats and the Tide. So Minden will take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. And they give to Draper. Draper's trying to find some room on that left side. Runs like a wild man. I've never seen anything quite like it. That may be what caused him to fumble earlier. Draper gets 5 yards doing that kind of running. And Minden now looking at 2nd down and 5 at the 25. We've got 8 minutes left to go in this game. Harris gives to Seamster. And Seamster may have the 1st down. Well, let's see, he'll be a couple of yards short. It'll be 3rd and 2 for First. The Tide at about the 30-yard line. Harris gives to Seamster, and Seamster should have the first down. First and 10 for the Tide. They're at their own 33-yard line. And they give to Seamster. Seamster getting into the secondary, and Bulldog down by Carter Jefferson. Almost enough for a first down. Let's call it a half-yard short. 2nd and a half yard. 9-yard pickup by Seamster on that last play. This time they give to Quarles. He's got the first down and much more. Struggling and fighting and getting down to the Bossier 49-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for the Minden Crimson Tide. Harris gives to Seamster on the left side, and Seamster gets a couple. Second down and 8 now. Minden having started this drive way back at the 21-yard line. And they give to, looks like Draper. Draper still in that wild man running. He fumbles again. And they're going to give it to Bossier. Rightfully so. So again, Draper fumbles the ball. Wormsley doing the tackling. I believe he knocked it away. So Bossier gets first and 10 at their own 40-yard line. And Navarro gives to, looks like Wallace, and he finds nothing. Tackled by Kemp. Second and 10 yards to go. Bossier at their own 40-yard line. Carter Jefferson in motion, and they they fake the handoff. Under pressure, Navarro throws it, almost intercepted, intended for Rodney Moffitt. And Rabb almost coming up with the interception. And don't forget, look who's coming to First Baptist Bossier, Zig Ziglar, October 20th at 7 p.m. If you haven't heard of Zig Ziglar, you'll want to come hear him. If you have, I know you'll be there. 3rd down and 10 for Bossier. And they give to, looks like Moffitt, straight up the middle. And Moffitt gets about 7 yards, moving up to about the 47-yard line. It'll be 4th down for Bossier, and Bossier will have to kick it away. Moffitt to do the kicking for Bossier. Back to receive is Roger West, and Roger takes it on a snap, on a bounce rather, at about his own 17-yard line, where Minden will take over 1st and 10. Still no score in this game. Crimson Tide have the ball 1st and 10 at about the 16. Harris, the quarterback, gives to, looks like Seamster, and Seamster falls forward for maybe a yard and a half. Second down, 8.5 yards to go. Harris pitches out to Seamster, coming left and tripped up that time by Evans and Wormsley. Excellent defensive play. And also throws the Crimson Tide for about a 3-yard loss. So it's now 3rd down and 11. Crimson Tide at their 15. They move their wide receivers out to the left and right. Harris rolling to his right to pass. And almost taken down by one Bearcat. And he finally gets it away and caught by Quarles at the 35-yard line. Harris and Quarles coming up with a improvised pass play that time. It really worked out for them. Now in a little draw play, Seamster is shut down behind the line. There's Londell Smith in there doing the job for the Bearcats. 2nd down and 14, loss of 4 on the last play. Harris moves back into shotgun formation. We have about 2 minutes left in this game. Harris rolling to his left, gets a pass rush, finally gets it away, intended that time for Draper. We all remember Draper, who has fumbled twice in this game on just after big gains on the part of the Crimson Tide. And he fails to get the handle on that pass from Harris. 3rd and 14 for the Crimson Tide. They're in a shotgun formation. Harris takes the snaps, a little low. He rolls to his left. He's got Seamster blocking for him. Now he decides to run it, and Londell Smith reaches out and takes a hold of Harris and brings him down. So it'll be 4th down and 9, and Minden will have to punt the ball away. And we have a timeout. Harris is hurt on that last play. And Bobby Graves now to do the punting for the Crimson Tide, standing at about his own 14-yard line. Big rush by Bossier. And it's a short kick. We'll see where it comes down. And we have a flag. And we have roughing the kicker on the Crimson Tide. So a good break for the Crimson Tide. Bossier taking a chance. And it doesn't work for them. So it's 1st and 10 now at the Bossier 48 for the Crimson Tide. They're in shotgun formation. Bobby Graves, the quarterback, takes a low snap and rolls to his right. Now he decides to run with it, and Kenny Wallace misses a tackle, and Carter Jefferson does it for them. And taking a hit there was an unknown Bearcat. Now 2nd down and 1 at the Bossier 40. 47 seconds left to go. Bobby Graves rolls left and tries to complete it to number 26, Billy Flournoy. 43 seconds left to go now. 3rd down and 1 at the Bossier 40. Bobby Graves rolling to his left again. Almost complete to Draper. Play looked like it was broken up that time by, could have been Benny Evans out there, I'm not sure. We have a timeout now. And Bossier decides to confer on the sidelines on how to defense this Crimson Tide offense. Bobby Graves, the quarterback, 4th down and 1. 36 seconds left to go, and it's a snap right directly to Seamster. And Seamster may have enough for the 1st down. And they will measure. And it is a 1st down for the Crimson Tide. That's their 10th 1st down tonight. And so Minden decides to confer. What are we going to do next, Coach? And Bossier confers with Dick Concilio and coaching staff. I imagine Dick was giving them some really good advice, like don't let them score. Do your best. And both teams have done their best tonight. Obviously, they've done it so well, there's no score. Been pretty much a defensive battle, a game played between the 20-yard lines. Bobby Graves still the quarterback. Harris was hurt earlier. Graves back to pass, dropping straight back. Starts to let one go, and looks like it was blocked. I'm not sure who got a hand on it. Might have been Carter Jefferson. He's pretty tall. 2nd and 9 now at the 37. Harris is back in the game. At about the right about the line of scrimmage. Don't forget, Zig Ziglar's coming to First Baptist October 20th at 7 p.m. You won't want to miss that.
First.
22 seconds left to go. 3rd down and 9 at the 37.
Shotgun position. Gets the ball.
Harris takes the snap in the shotgun formations. Good coverage by Bossier. Now decides to run it, looking for that 1st down yard marker, and hit hard. I'm not sure who hit him. It looked like Evans. Yeah, it was Verdell Evans. And Harris may be hurt again. He was hurt earlier. Looks like Evans getting up a little slow himself, and the ball goes over to Bossier. And Bossier decides to sit on it and let the clock run out, and we will go into overtime with no score between Minden and Bossier. We'll be right back in just a moment.
This is Texas Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys. The game is over. The excitement is gone. And the people have returned to their homes to face the reality of their own individual lives. Hello, I'm Fred Lowry, pastor of First Baptist Bossier. You know, one day you and I will stand before the Lord in judgment. The Bible says it is appointed unto man to die, and then the judgment. When the final whistle blows and the game of life is over, what will your score be?
Well, we're back for overtime play between the Minden Crimson Tide and the Bossier Bearcats. This is the second time, the third time that Minden has been in overtime this year. They lost one and won one, so we'll see how they can do in overtime tonight.
We now have high school overtime.
I believe Bossier won the score, and I believe they'll choose to defend first. There's a strategy there that I'm at a loss to explain, but it was explained to me in the press box that if you win the toss, you choose to defend first. So Minden will have it first and goal at the 10-yard line. This is the way we play overtime in high school football. Harris rolling right, looking to pass, but I think it was a run all the time, and he's in for the score. So that'll be 6 points for Minden. They will get an extra point try. Harris looks like he's hurt again. He's really had trouble all night. Minden will attempt a extra point. Graves to do the kicking for Minden. Here's the kick, and it's good. It's the first good kick tonight. And so Minden takes the lead 7-0 over the Bossier Bearcats. So now Bossier will get the ball, first and 10, or first and goal at the 10-yard line, and attempt to score as well. Concilio gets his troops together to inspire them and tell them what they need to do to score in overtime. We're going to go right to the second play. After an 8-yard run by Evans, we're going to be second down and goal at the 2-yard line. They give to Wallace on the right side, and Wallace hits a whole sea of red. He might have picked up another yard, so it'll be third and goal at the 1-yard line. And they give to Wallace again, and Wallace is in for the score. 6 points for Bossier. And that is the final score because Bossier wasn't able to get the extra point on, and we don't have video of that. So the Minden Crimson Tide wins 7-6 over the Bossier Bearcats. Next week on Tuesday Night High School Football, you'll see the Airline Vikings meet the Captain Shreve Gators at Captain Shreve Stadium.
What am I gonna do? I'm lost. No one around. If I could only find a landmark. Something to depend on. What's this? Find the landmark of life. Read the Bible. A message brought to you by First Baptist Bossier.